Morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I am Miss New York to Germany, and today's show we will be planting. Yes, plants. We will be planting plants. So we went to, it's my husband. We went to the OB because, little story, Germany was on a lockdown from having any kind of real shops open. That includes barbershops, nail shops, places where you can buy plants, anything like Walmart or Home Depot, which is equivalent of what we have here called Obi. It was all closed. So because of Merkel's speech last week about her opening up all these stores, we decided to take the opportunity to finally get some of the plants that we kind of been holding off on because things have been closed. Now that we have the opportunity to buy plants, we brought some plants today that we're going to be planting around the house. I definitely want to share that. And he finally brought a bonsai. I didn't know how important this was to him until we actually came up on a few, and he was like, I always wanted a bonsai plant. So we actually brought a bonsai. My second shelf, my ladder shelf came in. If you'd caught my episode last week, it was, or the week before, it was how to decorate a library shelf. And I kind of gave you a couple of tips of things that you should kind of showcase and things that kind of showcase your personality or memorable moments or events that happen in your life that you kind of want to share with your family and friends. Definitely you can put and showcase that on your shelf. But today we're going to be planting a lot of the plants that are kind of missing around our house because, you know, they either died or they just didn't survive the winter. So we're going to be doing that today on our show, planting and eat chicken planting the plants in our house. So we're back home. We just came from picking up our plants. So on today's episode, I'm going to show you how to plant plants indoors. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're gonna empty out the previous dirt, and then we're gonna put in new dirt because we had some issues when we brought plants from the OB before, that it had like this gnat problem, and I just don't want to deal with it. So he's gonna de-dirt the plants, and then we're gonna re-dirt the plant. Re-dirt, de-dirt. I thought it was funny. But yeah, so we're planting. Oops. We believe that all these plants gather gnats, and gnats like to jump from plants to plants and fester, and I don't want another gnat problem. Take the dirt down to the bed, and then you're taking all the dirt around it off.
Good?
Yeah, I think we're throwing this dirt away, right? So we're gonna throw excess dirt away. We're just trying to keep the gnat population down. So that's done. And we're just gonna replant. I think that's pretty cool. So this is the plant that we're putting in the living room. And this is one of the plants that we already have. This is one of the plants that we already have. We have brought from IKEA originally, so I wanted to do twin plants because I have two twin flower pots in the living room that is really, really, really my plants. So we're trying to see to make sure if the plant's deep enough so we can replant the dirt inside. And this is how you replant. If you have issues where you think you could do a gnat test, kind of like take your finger and any plants that you buy, just move around the dirt to see if there's gnats. If there is gnats, and there's a lot, don't buy it. But if there's gnats and there's kind of a couple and you didn't really see like a whole bunch coming up to the surface, then buy the plant, take off the dirt that it was sitting in to a bare minimum of the base, and then get fresh dirt and then replant the plant. So you'll be able to save it. You can always double up with pesticides or vinegar, sugar, and warm water with a tad, like a pinch of soap, and that will help as well.
What's this?
Awesome. So that's one plant done. So now we're going to do two other plants and then we're done. Right there.
A dead piece of crap.
So now we're getting ready to plant our second plant. I'm just gonna move some of the dirt around. A flower bed. Okay. All right. So now we're just gonna replant this plant back into the original flower pot, but I had to replant it because our original plant couldn't withstand being in the hallway because of the temperature. So we're just going to kind of throw that away and restart over. Hopefully we can keep this plant alive. You want me to put it out first? Isn't that great? This is the new plant that's going in the hallway. Actually, my husband picked it, so he's actually the one kind of re-gardening all the plants. So that's another tip. Let your husband pick the plants. That's the last tip. That's good. But also, if you're scared about gnats, there's a lot of ways that you can prevent gnats from spreading to other plants by redirting the plant, like we're doing now, where we take up all the excess of the dirt that it was sitting in, throw that away, and then we re-dirt the plant with fresh dirt to alleviate the gnat problem. Now, if you still have a gnat problem, you can always, it's probably windy out here, you can always, yeah. You can always just you can always just get some pesticides or some pellets from any kind of your garden store, any Walmart or Amazon online, and get pellets and put them in the plants. That way you don't have a gnat problem even after you re-dirt the plants. So that's the second plant that we're actually re-dirting. And then we're going to put this in the hallway, and then we only have one more plant to go, thank God. Actually I have these little pots that I have to do, but that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So hey guys, so we're back. So that is the third plant that we replanted the dirt out of. And like I said, if you're having issues where you think you might have gnats and you're concerned because, you know, you're starting to get gnats in your house and you think it's coming from your plants, just take out that dirt, buy a bag of dirt, replant your plants. This is actually one of the bonsai I was talking about that he said he wanted. It's like he finally got it. And now we are planting little plots, and those are 4 major big plants that we needed to replant. And then I'm going to replant the little ones that's hanging in our living room, and that will be our how-to show today of how to replant your plants in your house, or just plant plants in your house and you just wanted some tips of how to keep gnats away and bugs and stuff like that. So back. So guys, we're back. So I'm inside and I'm now about to plant my little planters. Sorry, man, my hand is swollen. These little planters on my wall, and these are the little plants we got. They're cute. Yeah, so he's planted most of this. That big tree goes into the living room. For the sister plant,
Where do they go?
they go right there. These two go here.
Like that?
Yeah.
You can put it over there.
The other tree that I want, that big.
So they goes in the bedroom.
No, there's 2 of them. One for the bedroom, one for there.
The bed? You be on the phone. It's better if it's over here.
He's trying to figure out what the plant. I want it taller. That's why I don't want it over there, because you can't really see the plant. The plant that I'm putting over there, we're having a discussion while I'm videoing, is going to be bigger. But this plant goes there. So these are my sister plants,
Why you put the dirt in
because I have to plant the little planters. So this is his bonsai that we finished. This plant, we didn't really have to do much or take the dirt out and replant that. That literally was okay. And then the little plant that we replanted. And this is the other shelf that came in. So now I have, let me step back, 2 dual shelves. Isn't that cool? So I'm of course gonna get some more books, some pictures up there, get another wicker basket for the bottom of the other one. Get a little more decorations like some balls and stuff like that. But I think it came out really well. And then I'll get some pictures for up top. And then only thing that's missing out of here is our console table that goes in the back of our couch, our chair, my leather poofs that I'm putting under, some rugs, and then we would be done with the living room. So let's get to planting the little potters, and that is that plant we just planted. So now we are about to plant we are about to plant the little planters. So, get some dirt. So these little planters I have to plant plants in. It's not ideal to do it in the house, but
Yeah. Why are you not doing it outside?
nevertheless,
Make a big old mess.
no. So these little planters go in here like that. Put some dirt on top.
Just put this on the leaf.
And then looks like that. You just put it back, and that's two. He's being funny. I'm also just gonna vacuum afterwards, so. Let's do the second one. So this is the next plant that I'm planting. Dirt. And just lay it in there like that. And so, if you need more dirt, you can always add, but the point is to make sure that the plants are submerged in dirt all around. And then you wipe off the excess dirt. I strongly don't advise y'all to do this in your house, but it's easier for me because it's quite windy outside, and yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with the wind. Press it down a little bit, and then use your finger to make sure the dirt is securing the plant. And that is your second. This rack can be easily made. IKEA has it for where you put letters in, but if you turn it sideways, there's these little holes for them. You can just drill them into the wall with regular screws and just add whatever pictures or memories you like. And if you don't want to separate the pictures with plants, we don't have to. That was just something that I thought would be really cool to display the pictures. And of course, as you can see, we love plants in our house. So the next one will be this little guy. Isn't he cute? Pick up the dirt. Put it in, press it down on all sides, then put dirt on top to secure it, and then you have your plant. And that is the next one. Clean off the excess. I can't wait to have a house and then we get like gardening gloves and stuff. I plan to be out there quite a lot when we first get in our garden and stuff together with him. And it's peaceful, it's relaxing to garden because you're just in that zone and you are planting life. So that is pretty awesome. So I gotta clean this off from the dirt. Leaves. And good. And now our final plant. Isn't it cute? Look at it. Look at it. So this one is going to be a little difficult, but just I have to unscrew the little thing. And then this little nail thing that's on the side. There you go. And got our little plant. Turn it down, and that's down. And good. And that is our final plant. Isn't that cool? Let's turn this like this. Get that extra dirt off of it. And then this goes here. That's there. Like that. I will show you Ta-da. We have finished. Isn't that cool? Excess dirt, but that is my wall of fame. My wall of family and friends, and I just really like this wall. It just showcases the important people in our lives and our families, and it's just awesome. Awesome. So my best friend, she's in North Carolina now, but she was in Florida. So that is the finished product, and that is our show today. If you have any questions about how to replant plants, the coolest things you can use or the simplest things out of your home to help keep gnats away, I will leave all that in the description box. As always, leave your comments below if you want to know anything or you have any comments about this video. And I would like to thank you for all your support and always tuning in to my channel every Saturday. And as always, peace.